Aloha travelers, welcome back to another episode of the White Lotus. We are here in the penultimate episode of season 1. How quickly it has already come and about to be gone. It really is a quick show to get through, and even though each episode is still close to an hour-ish, I guess it's more like 40-50 minutes. Apologies, by the way. Namaste, Amershka Harkite, try to make peace with it. I didn't realize there was an after the episode for each of these. I thought it was only a preview of things to come. So you bet, because I love watching the behind the scenes, I will 100% be watching the behind the scenes going forward for each episode. It appears that I might have misjudged Paula, and I think I might even be misjudging Olivia to an extent. It seems due to what I would chalk up to her upbringing and her family dynamic. She has her own trauma and trauma responses, which include trying to make sure that a lot of what Paula has is what she's also heavily involved in. In this case, local boy Kai. There was commentary and discussions about how the White Lotus Resort may not have been the best thing for the locals anyway, as the government helped to evict people off the land where the resort was then built. And now you have said people performing for these rich elitists and all that. Armand has fully fallen off the wagon, even leading to, inappropriate actions with our boy Luke Cage, LOL. Lucas Gage, which at first I was worried there was some inappropriate advances, which they still kind of were, still borderline sexual harassment in the workplace, but to give credit, at least the way that I saw the situation, before Dylan was under the influence of substances, he did agree to it, although I think it's still inappropriate for the workplace since they were technically both on the clock when it happened, but they got messed up and had a little bit of hanky-panky. So Tanya and Belinda, now there's Greg's into the picture, and Greg and Tanya seem to be hitting things off, so that might develop into something else, and they might just go off and do their own thing. Oh my god, the Pattons, don't get me started on Shane, and then Kitty Patton, his mother, has now appeared on the scene. Shane will not let the room go. He has this beef with Armand, belittling Rachel and patronizing her regarding what she wants to make for career decisions, as Kitty insists that it's all about money. Of course, of all people to walk in and see Armand involved in what he's involved in, Shane let out this this little cherub over here, this white devil, white boy, let out this just maniacal cackle and was like, oh, he's so screwed, I'm gonna get him fired, and he's gonna get what he deserves because I didn't get my room and all this. He keeps trying to me over, now I'm gonna him over. So I don't know if anybody can even see it, but I do want to say so this is floral, it's like greenery and foresty, and if you're curious, I have a little kind of see Totoro. Little Totoro boy down there on this shirt. How long can he keep this up? I don't know. You'll have to find out. How many episodes will he actually have a Hawaiian tropical floral or, floral fauna kind of number? But we're going to keep on pushing it. If you're watching this, the season finale is I've already watched it. It's over on my Patreon. If you want full access to the uncut, uncensored with HD video accompaniment, patreon.com/movieman101 for this and all the other reaction series I have done, period. That includes TV series, it includes movies, full-length commentaries for those for higher tiers. You can put requests, Patreon comments get priority, etc., etc. Otherwise, you being on YouTube, of course, is more than enough. I appreciate love and support. Comment below for engagement. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe. Bell for the follow. All that jazz. The Lotus Eaters. Give me a few seconds of jams real quick. Just wanted to hear for a second, that's all. It's a bot, man. Let's get that White Lotus vinyl, alright? Alright. Oh, and also Quinn is low-key reconnecting with nature and realizing some truths about this world, and hopefully finding camaraderie with people. So we're still on the end of night 4 then. Kai? Uh-oh. Kai and Paula gonna have another midnight rendezvous, or is Olivia gonna inject herself in there? Oh, no, Paula.
Hey.
What's up?
Sorry, I couldn't get away.
And I'm sure Olivia is in tow.
I found us an empty room and stole a master out of one of the housekeeper's carts.
Oh boy. Is it the pineapple suite? Uh-oh.
I thought I'd locked the door.
Yikes.
See you on Wednesday?
I need you to come in tomorrow.
You mean tomorrow? You're on second shift.
You said I could have the day
I
off.
could pick my own shifts.
Oh,
You said a bunch of shit.
I forget what I said.
oh my
Why
god.
didn't you owe me?
There you go. Hey, at least get your own there. Armand is worried, rightfully so. Hopefully this will get you back on the wagon, huh, buddy? Should have at least waited till after your shift. Snarls.
You make
You catch a fish.
When I catch a good one.
Good one. Oh, is that right? Oh boy.
Leave this weekend, like you said.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Let's hang out later, okay?
Is he faking it?
I gotta get some water.
Dude, either he's actually got a medical thing or that is like the weakest excuse to try to like, okay, well, we just had fun in bed. I gotta go. I can't really talk about feelings, babe. I gotta get out of here.
Your friend, she's a chirp.
Damn. Oh, he gonna tell her? He tried talking
What
to
about
me.
her?
Well,
Tell me.
after the show,
Uh-oh.
she came up to me and she was kind of like batting her eyes and sticking out her tits.
Oh boy.
Seriously? Was she hitting on you?
Well, she's more upset with her than she is with him.
You didn't tell her about us.
She knows. That's why she's hitting on you.
Mm-hmm. I like how like the writer, I mean, leave it to the writer of the show to help to recontextualize meaning of a scene or a moment. But I mean, yeah, it's because it's more, I think it's less that Olivia wants to hurt Paula, but the way that he phrased it was that she wants to really be involved in everything going on, but especially because it's her best friend and this guy. I think it's less about, I mean, Paula did kind of break it down, and you could paint that as, Paula can't have more than her. Olivia has to be, maybe it's a control thing perhaps as well, but it could just be a thing where she feels there's a rift forming, and maybe it happened once before. So she wants what Paula's interest. She wants to be involved. She doesn't want her to have her own separate thing. Now that I say it out loud and think about it more, it does sound and feel more like a control thing than anything else. But anyway.
I only want you.
Yeah, Kai's been faithful so far. He can see the bullshit. See through the bullshit, rather. Good for him.
I made you this.
Aww.
It's beautiful.
That's nice. Olivia's gonna be like, where'd you get that? Why don't I
You
get
like
a
it?
necklace?
I think you should really stay. I know my place
Stay?
isn't big, but you'll fit.
Interesting. She just stays and has a new life in Hawaii.
I mean, we'd have so much fun, you know?
That's not a crazy idea. You could be happy.
I'm not staying.
Damn.
I doubt we'll ever see each other again. I'm just being straight with you.
No, good for you. At least in terms of, like, this is solid communication.
I really like you. Your situation and your family and everything you told me, and maybe I could help you.
Help? Well, like a handout?
I could give you something. Well, I can't really give it to you, but
Her heart's in the right
I can
place.
help you take it.
Help you take? Oh, no, don't get him in trouble now. I can help you take something? Oh, the bracelets. Oh my God, she's gonna try to help him steal those bracelets so he can. That's risky. You don't want to get Kai in trouble now, do you? Like Quinn kind of gave up the ghost on that one. Oh, is he friends with the canoe boys now? Yeah, my theory is she's.
Whoa, that's cool. It looks fun. Oh yeah, we got space for one more guy. Then he's still off on drunk. Wanna come?
Oh, that's nice. Go for it, dude. Oh, as he's notice how he's changed his wardrobe in a very not subtle way, and he says a shirt that says "End homelessness." Good for him. His heart's in the right place. He's disconnected from this world. He's kind of he's holding himself up in this world of his electronics and kind of just his own little bubble and just nothing in his family or the outside world. And now that his electronics got reclaimed by nature, now he is reconnecting. God, those guys are like stacked. Oof. I mean, just lifting shit all day and canoeing and all that. Dude, you're gonna be jacked, man. All those proteins. Anyway, sorry. I'm envious. That's all that it is to it. Oh boy, there's a lot going on. So Paula's gonna help Kai, or Paula insists she's gonna try to steal Olivia's mother's bracelets and get them to Kai so that he can try to have money for his family. And now Quinn is. I look at that. They're at least being friendly to him though, dude. Quinn and I was gonna say surfer canoe bros are chummy. Now this makes me worried. This makes me worried for Quinn a little bit, though. My theory was that Mark was going to bite it on vacation, but I'm worried that if Quinn gets in over his head, he might get hurt when doing all this stuff. But I'm only thinking in that fatalistic sense, because we know that it was planted in our heads in episode 1 that there was a coffin being loaded onto the plane so that somebody eats it, right?
We could use the dead weight, make us strong.
Oh, that's nice. Hell yeah, come on. Good for him, man. He's getting out there. Look at this. That's awesome. Would have been fun to shoot all this too. I'm sure all the people that were in Hawaii here were having fun when the camera wasn't rolling. And I like how, look, they're also, oh, they have a little, that's, like, you wonder why they have hotel room safes, huh? She brought all that along with her. Dude, literally, she just has, who has just hundreds of cash laying on, well, I say who, but someone like her, right? Dude, a pair of bracelets for $75,000. Jesus, the jewelry here. I like how the only one legitimately having fun on this vacation at this point out of all these families is Quinn now, the one who was so opposed to the idea.
Why'd you tell the kids how much you spent on my bracelets?
I just told Quinn.
I mean, without the context.
Oh, I told him about the context.
What?
I did. I gave him the context. We were having a conversation about sex and relationships and men and women, and I just wanted to be real with them.
But we agreed to not do that.
Oh boy. Well, someone's gonna have a conversation with our children, right?
I have an honest relationship with my son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our son. Wait, hang on. This makes me wonder some things, right? My son, isn't it our son? And she said the same thing earlier as well. She said my son. They're very possessive in their verbiage and phrasing. One episode ago, when Nicole was talking to, I presume, her daughter, Olivia, she said, well, Quinn's my son. She didn't say like our son or like your brother. And now he's saying my son, not our son. It's just very interesting that they're very possessive about even their children.
I regretted it, and that it was the worst period of my life. That's exactly what I said.
Do you see how that's selfish, Mark?
How's that selfish?
Well, I think he took it pretty well.
Selfish in regards to me.
Oh boy, here we go.
To me.
How? How so? This is the most emotional you've been about this.
Him too. And now I'm gonna have to talk to Quinn and explain how I feel about it all and why I never told him about it, and then I'm gonna have to have a similar conversation with Olivia. And I don't want to have to talk about it with them.
Well, I think it can wait. It's not like he had a lot of follow-up questions, and I don't think he wants to talk about it either.
That's a fair
No,
point.
yeah. No.
Oh, here we go.
Nobody wants to talk about your affair, Mark.
I mean, she's right to be upset about it. He did have an affair.
And it still hurts me a lot.
The only reason I would even call any of this into question in the first place is that she doesn't, I mean, she has these platitudes she speaks on about family and being socially conscious and all this, but I haven't seen her be the best mother per se. She's been very focused on work and appearances and arguing with her daughter and the daughter's friend about like social politics, basically.
Mom, do you have any aspirin? Paula has a migraine.
I have some Advil in my makeup bag.
She's allergic to ibuprofen.
Oh, come on. Of course she is.
In the bar.
Oh boy. Early morning somber conversations. Olivia's like, this family is falling apart. Well, she's definitely, I think she's fairly justified. The only reason I questioned it at first was because I haven't seen her be the most like family conscious in the appropriate sense. Well, no, I shouldn't say that either, because she was worried about, like, is she superficially concerned, right? I don't think so, because well, maybe she is, because she seemed upset. Well, she was upset when like Quinn was staying in the, like, sleeping in the kitchenette, and she was reprimanding her daughter for not being more open to her brother. But she didn't really put her foot down. She just keeps saying you should be nicer to your brother without actually enforcing anything. She's like, oh, you should do this, and he should be more welcome in this in this family and such. But instead of actually trying to roll out the chain, she moved the bed out there, but then didn't really enforce it, or I don't know. She's been like giving light reprimands to her daughter, but they've just been kind of having little jabs at each other and just passive aggressive conversations. But in all fairness, like, Mark seems back in the day did have an ongoing affair with another woman, and that would definitely hurt your wife. And I think Nicole then has a right to be upset about that, clearly. And now by Mark, they agree not to discuss it with the kids, which, whether you believe it's the right call or not, I suppose if we're trying to put it behind them, maybe it's best not to bring it up with the kids. But then Mark did. So to be fair, that does put Nicole in a situation where now she feels, well, now only he's said his side of the story, only he's discussed it, and now she feels obligated to also discuss it. I get it. I can get both sides of that coin. I get why she's upset. I was only questioning it because I've been questioning her, and they, like, you know, talking about living in their bubble of privilege and if they're actually good parents or not. I think Mark wants to be a good parent. I think Nicole thinks she's being a good parent. Is she actually, though? Are they both actually being good parents? I don't know about that. Now Olivia's gonna feel like there's something wrong, both with her friendship and her family. Oh boy, bunch of awkward conversations. Here we go. Seeing Shane in a red cap, by the way, it just seems very fitting for his character. Oh, awkward.
How are we this morning?
Yeah, we're good. How are you?
Very well.
The
That shitty
Volkmers have just
grin.
checked out of the Pineapple Suite.
Oh,
And I have made it the top priority of our housekeeping team, so we should be able to get you in there by midday today.
great.
This is the one with the plunge pool and the outdoor patio.
Precisely.
Oh, good. I'm just double checking because there's been so much confusion with the room. I did the booking and I felt like I had failed my only son and his new
Oh
bride.
my god. The rich guilt tripping. These spoiled brats.
I'll help the bellman move them over when the room is ready.
You know, the number you gave me for the general manager on, no longer in service.
Huh? Funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's odd.
When I want him to admit it was a fake one.
I mean, you were really, really busy. And
Yeah.
so late at night.
Uh-huh. Well, we all get up to our own business, right? I think what's going to end up happening for Shane's character arc here, not even a character arc, just a plummet, is that at the end of this all, I think it's going to look like he gets everything that he wants. Like, he gets his pineapple suite. Maybe he even gets Armand fire. Like, he gets all the things that he's been bitching and whining about this whole time. But by the end of it, his wife will leave. I think Rachel's going to leave him. I think she's coming more and more to this realization and this sense of the situation she's in. And my prediction, really, that's just what I think is going to happen, is that right as he gets everything that he wants, he's going to, like, lose her. And, I don't know, maybe try to have some internal reflection. Doubt, right? But I think it's going to go his way till it doesn't. But, jeez, I hate that. Of course, the showrunner wrote it in a very purposeful way. It seems like...
So, who's the guy?
Oh, my God.
You know, the one you've been sneaking out every night to have sex with?
I think you know who he is.
Great. The tension now. It's breakfast. The day just started. Oh, and of course now he's going to be the one that's been having fun all morning.
On this canoe. These local guys, they're training. They're gonna paddle from the big island to Kauai.
Honey, we were worried.
Oh, don't you dare reprimand your son for literally doing what you've been wanting him to do this whole time. He went out, he's been socializing, he made new friends. He went and did some activity with the locals in this on vacation. He's out there as soon as he starts having fun, now they're going to, like, reprimand him for it. Of course they are.
Today we get out of the pool, we could actually scuba dive.
Oh boy.
Oh.
What are we gonna do while you scuba?
Scuba.
Enjoy being on the water.
Paula was disturbed by the entertainment.
The hula dancing?
Oh, here we go. Let's have this conversation.
Fire?
It
Yo.
bothers her to watch Hawaiians have to dance for a bunch of white people.
Kill people, steal their land,
Yeah,
and
not-
then make them dance.
Not a great look, right?
Welcome to history.
Oh my
Welcome
god.
to America.
That's a quote. Imperialism is bad.
Huh? Really? We're all just trying to win the game of life.
Okay.
How we gonna-
Justify it with that
Should we give away all our money?
great
Would
hand
you
you've
like
been
that,
dealt.
Liv?
Oh my god, here we go again. It's like, oh, you can't be, we should be upset. This is the way the humans are. It's just the condition of it all. It's like, what are we going to do? Just give away our wealth that we have accrued? No chance. But this is going to further galvanize Paula to help Kaya steal the bracelets. What are we going to do? Why would we try to help solve the problem or not contribute to it? I mean, it's already there. What are we going to do? Just not do our thing, enjoy ourselves?
Not good.
Lord.
No, it's good.
Oh, you know, he's just kind of,
You work for the Bureau of Land Management.
Oh.
Not Black Lives Matter.
Drat.
Stayed over. I think you might be getting ahead of yourself a little, you know?
A little nihilistic, a little defeatist.
He likes you.
Yeah, he likes the first layer. And then every step along the way, you know, I have to worry about, you know, is he gonna like the next layer?
I get those fears 100%. When I was in the worst of my like depressive years and all that, I'm much better now, luckily, and I got into a better headspace before I ended up getting with my, you know, current partner and all that. And yeah, it used to just be very defeatist. I used to repeat these mantras to myself that I wasn't good enough and that I would end up alone and that love never worked out. I didn't believe in love. There's no such thing. All the usual hallmark signs of somebody like me, like or just those, how best to say it? I mean, when you've been hurt once or jaded once, and if things aren't working out for you, of course you're going to develop that type of mental headspace. And then couple that with the fact that I already was very nihilistic about life, and I thought it was pointless, didn't see any point to it, and questioned living and if it was worth it and all that. But part of that is, yeah, you just assume, oh, because relationships haven't worked out in the past for me, they're not going to work out going forward. And to an extent, when you meet somebody new for the first time, we all like have that kind of mask that we wear. Some of us are more free spirits and will kind of show the whole package on day one. But a lot of people are worried about being seen and then being, you know, not being accepted for who they are. So that's a completely justified concern for her, because it happens to so many of us, and it happened to myself, which is you kind of mask your true little inner gremlin, if that makes any sense, like who you really are, because you're trying to perform in a way. You want to say the right thing, do the right thing. You don't want to give too much away. You're worried you'll scare someone away, or they won't like the true you. And oftentimes that's what ends up sinking our own battleship. It's better to show the true you, you know, show somebody, hey, if this is what you like, this is the, you know, I ended up adopting the mentality instead of, no, like very much be an open book, over communicate, show, you know, don't make it weird, right? Don't get like over complicate the matter, but just say, hey, this is who I am, and I want to, this is the sales pitch, this is me, and if you like this, cool, and if you don't, then cool, we'll move on and figure it out otherwise. But damn,
show him the core of the onion.
Sure.
I think you just have to trust your instincts.
Show him your true self and see if he likes you, or if he just wanted a little.
I think there's just so many women that feel the same as you.
Ooh, good way to kind of turn that towards that. Right. Just be careful.
Talk about some of that in the
Not the best time for the proposal, though. Tanya's a little bit.
Dream big, right?
Tanya's a little bit kind of caught up in her own world right now. Not the best time for the proposal, I don't think.
Of course, can always.
I get it though.
And there's no rush in.
Tanya dangled the carrot, and now, of course.
Right now, we can talk about it at dinner.
I want to look at it.
I actually have to get back to the spa, so I'll see you tonight.
Peer over the volcano.
Yeah, see, you're gonna realize the room's not quite better. There you go.
Hope you'll be happy. Yeah. Copacetic.
Oh my god. Oh, I hate this dynamic is formed now.
How great is this, huh?
But of course, Shane is just like, couldn't be happier.
I want to take this on the boat. But I don't want to lose it. My grandmother gave it to me.
Do you have a safe I could put it in, perhaps?
Okay, then don't.
Can I put it in the safe?
Is it valuable?
Oh.
It is to me.
What's she reading now?
Okay, yeah.
Gonna watch her for the code.
Lock, please.
Why? It's not like you guys ever do. Paula, let's put our grandma's locket in the safe. What's the code?
1026.
1026.
That's my birthday, Mom.
Oh, that's sweet. I do think it's telling that literally Nicole is criticizing him being too honest. You'd be so honest. What, you just mean communicate properly? I mean, yeah, I get it. It can be a little bit like, but like still. They're getting dressed for the big. Well, that's nice though. She's literally gonna show her true colors, metaphorically and literally. Ooh, okay. I don't know about, you know. Well, I like good outfits. I don't know if I'm the best to judge, but I think that's a nice little. It's a very nice, shiny, colorful outfit. Yeah, just has a full like hood on, just like some really racist shit in his room.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just go in and lay down on my bed
And just wait for you to text me.
I'll see you in a few hours. Okay?
We'll hang out later. Hasn't texted her all day. Interesting. All right, what now, Shane? What now? When you have everything that you want.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm leaving tomorrow morning first thing.
There we go.
It's honestly not a problem, really. It's nice.
Well, I know you got enough of me in the whole lead up to the wedding, but it was a big success.
Yeah, so much that you didn't remember any of it. Oh, she followed him out there? Oh boy. I'm gonna show him my full crazy. Oh, she's a sweetheart though. She still is like one of the most interesting ones for me. Oh, well, she's like in the corner. I love it. Oh, howdy.
But he chose you. And he seems happy. You make him very happy.
He makes me happy.
He says, though, you haven't been very happy on the trip.
Oh boy.
He did. He just said you're having a little bit of an identity crisis.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying you shouldn't feel insecure. A lot of great girls came and went, but you won.
Oh my god.
And there's a reason.
Jesus. You shouldn't feel insecure. Jesus, you shouldn't feel insecure. You won.
Yeah, you're making me sound like a
Trophy wife. Yeah, that's what I've been saying
what's
from
so
the word
wrong
go.
with that?
Oh yeah.
He shines. It's a source of
Oh my
pride.
god.
Trophies made of gold. You know, it's not the worst. Most important thing is, Rachel,
You make him happy? Oh my god. That's a healthy dynamic. Literally, even his mother is like, look, he chose you out of all the other women out there. All you have to do is be pretty. Like, literally, every time that she's given, I mean, it's all very on the nose. It's very obvious what there's not a whole lot of subtlety to it, especially since they're alone. And she has no problem just telling her straight, like, hey, you make me sound like I'm a trophy wife. And she's like, there's nothing wrong with being a nice, shiny trophy. You get to live your life. You get to live it in luxury. You get to be, she just keeps calling her pretty, just basically suggesting that, career doesn't matter. You being your own person, you're being equal to your husband. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you got the looks. He chose you. You should be lucky my son chose you. And now you get to live your life in luxury. All you got to do is just sit there, look pretty, be copacetic, and just smile and wave, basically. Kitty says she's a great trophy wife, more or less. Trophy wife. Oh, just most important. Most important equals Shane happy. Oh, of course, mommy dearest over here. Well, Olivia watches you like a hawk, so... Oh, I see. She's gonna... Oh, don't get Kai in trouble. She's gonna coordinate with him, so it says, hey, we're all gonna be on the boat for the scuba thing. While we're on the boat, here's the code. Go into the room, and you can take those bracelets. This is going to end poorly, though. She's going to get Kai in trouble. Or even worse, she's going to get both of them in trouble.
Now's the time.
No?
We're going on a dive boat. We leave the dock at 3. She's not going to bring her jewelry with her on the boat. Just one of those bracelets, just one, is worth $75,000.
Oh, they're each $75K. Jesus. Yeah, especially because you'd be getting fingerprints everywhere. No, she's...
Won't give you shit for taking this
She's
shot.
being well-intentioned, but this is not the way to do it. This is not the way to do it. This is no bueno.
I don't steal from people.
Yeah, same. No.
He stole from you.
Yeah, but don't stoop down to their level. You need to rise above.
It's different people.
Hopefully he doesn't agree.
That's not right.
It's not right, but man, we're getting into those gray areas of like what's right and what's wrong. The question is, do you get in the muck and you do what you gotta do to get by and succeed, and you take what you need to, the hashtag eat the rich mentality, or do you try to rise above and be better by your own means? But if the other people fight dirty, do you fight dirty with them? We're looking at a Ghost of Tsushima thing. Do you stay with a samurai code? Do you try to become something different and try to and successfully beat the enemy? But then have you evolved to become a better person? Or in the eyes of someone who is also a samurai, have you devolved and have you become just like the enemy? That's the question, right?
The code to the safe is 1026. And you can finally get the money to fight and get back everything that was stolen from you.
Don't do it, dude.
But at 3 p.m., the suite will be empty.
I just wouldn't risk it. It's not, things aren't perfect for him, but he's got a good thing going. And who knows what the future holds. I'm worried he'll do it. I'm worried for this, for Kai. Don't do it, dude. Don't risk it. There's way too much on the line. What's Paula gonna do to help you?
I don't know. I feel like I'm... Got to the market. Can I call you when I get home? Yeah.
I think I was right. I think she's gonna leave Shannon at the end of all this.
Okay, love you.
It'll be messy, and I mean they did sign a prenup, luckily, but I don't think she needs one. I think she can see the writing on the wall. Oh, did he show up for a second shift after all? This is the next day, right? Thought I got the day off. I pick my own shifts now. Oh boy. Why do I feel like something's gonna go wrong? Maybe not. Is it safe to go right at sunset? Like, isn't it gonna get dark at some point? Wouldn't it be like safer to go scuba diving in the morning and not when like the sun's setting and you lose the light?
One last thing. I'm just realizing the reason I told Quinn, if I can't give him a lot of reasons for him to respect me as a man, just honest about my failures, maybe he'll respect me for that.
Interesting.
Mark, I just need someone in my life to respect me, you know?
Damn. Damn. Now we're cutting to the core of it. That's a fair...
Oh, come on. I didn't... Come on, what?
You think I don't respect you?
I mean, it's not like you act like you do.
I'm gonna go.
Uh-oh.
I'm not in the mood anymore.
Oh, here we go.
Come on.
Dude, at least he's trying to... Now, see, Mark's opening up. At least he's trying to communicate with his wife about his feelings and why he did what he did. And literally, every time that he tries to express now to his wife, he's like, that was actually a legitimate, like, that was, for lack of a better term, that was a bar. That was, he's like, look, I recognize my son might not respect me. So I'm thinking, if he can't respect me for who I am, perhaps if I at least can, yeah, that's pretty good. If I can let him know and tell him that let him know of my failures and admit to them, perhaps he can at least respect me for being willing to discuss that and where I've gone wrong in my life. And then instead of, because he's like, I feel like you don't respect me. And instead of her being like, well, I understand that, but I do respect you, or no, there's something deeper here. I mean, it's not the best time or place to have the full conversation, but instead of shutting down and leaving, perhaps we can like discuss that further, because that was him just opening up and being vulnerable with her about why he felt the way that he did and why he said what he did, or why he said what he said, right?
Fucking over this.
All right.
Thank you.
Jeez.
Why am I the punching bag?
Punching bag?
All I do is everything I possibly can.
Oh my
And just
God.
because I hold everything together.
So she thinks she's the punchy bag. She thinks he's taking a shot at her. He's like, I feel like you don't respect me. I want somebody to respect me. And she's like, I feel attacked for that. Like, oh my God. Okay. I mean, yeah, there's a lot more history that we're not privy to, and there's a lot deeper relationships and feelings here, but Jesus. I mean, all right.
Nick, come on. Nick.
Oh boy.
What just happened?
Now I'm even more worried for Quinn. Oh no, Paula, you better... Oh no. No, it's gonna end badly. Great. Nicole left in a huff. Jesus. Mark followed. Question. Will... People keep catching other people in the act. Will they catch Kai in the act? I'm surprised that Paula didn't jump up and try to say something. I mean, that would have incriminated her as well. But now, especially now, if all that to go scuba diving with your son, and then you abandon that to lose more respect, now I'm really worried that, like, yeah, I'm worried now that Quinn's going to be the one that, like, dies in some type of scuba diving accident. That's terrible. Or are they going to get back to the room, and he's going to, like, hide under the bed while they have... Oh, gloves, that's smart. While they have the whole argument.
Bellman.
No bueno, you're becoming what you need to rise above. Oh God. They're gonna get, and he's gonna have to hide. So what, do you think he's gonna hide, they'll get in, have an argument, and the argument ends up with like makeup sex, and he just awkwardly has to hide in there while they go at it? Or he just caught in the act outright. You fat fingered it. Oh, did you forget it? 10:26, dude. Oh my god. Just take one. He took both? Oh boy. You better hide. Woe is me, huh? Oh, folding laundry. I see. You gonna try to play it off, dude? You gonna hide? What's the plan, huh? 'Cause then what? Mark's gonna get back too, right? Oh my god. What are you doing? Just hide. You're gonna try to, like, sneak out of there and not have her know who you... Oh my god, that's terrible. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. She's gonna recognize you, you fool. Oh my god. Or is she gonna attack him and, like, he's gonna hurt her accidentally? Oh my god. Is she gonna be the one that dies? That'd be crazy.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Just stay on the floor, okay?
Okay, I am.
Well, either she's gonna hurt... Oh no, Mark's gonna kill this dude, maybe. Or Mark's gonna still die. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. No, this is gonna go poorly. Took off the mask, you fool! Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I like how Mark tried to help and then got bodied. Oh no. I don't know why he took off the mask before he left the room, but escaped. That was not worth the risk. Maybe he can play it off. He left no fingerprints, but I'm sure there's security cameras they could pull up. Well, maybe Quinn gets at least a solo diving experience. I really hope nothing bad happens to Quinn out here. If anybody does die on this vacation. Oh, the boy's in the boat. Look at that. Where's Kevin Costner, huh? This makes me nervous. I mean, he's had training, but has he been, like, truly paying attention? And they do have an expert. And his hands are going to be bruised, too. That'd be evidence against him, right? Dude, you better go somewhere or hide. I don't even know. I don't even know, man. He might get away with it, but this is no bueno. Plus, like, literally, he's wearing the same clothes. Oh boy. Dude, you gotta change your clothing too. Right now, you literally match the description. He has a very identifiable outfit on. Like, he's dressed like one of the people at the damn resort.
Yes, okay. Christy, the police are here. Go out and bring them up to the trade winds. I'm gonna head up there now.
God. Well, at least he's sober, hopefully. Oh my god. Oh no, they did it. They just did it. Hopefully they had a good time. Could this actually bring the family together, maybe? And Paula's gonna be like, oh my god, this is my fault. Like, I instigated this whole thing.
Hey,
What's going on?
I mean, he had gloves on, but I don't know, man. Paula's like, what have I done? I would, like, change... I mean... He's gonna be found out. Security cameras, right? I mean, he can change the outfit, but I feel like he's gonna match description. Somebody's gonna be able to identify him. He doesn't have an alibi, unless Paula tries to be an alibi.
So, really didn't hear from him, huh?
Damn.
Yeah, I'd rather not talk about it.
Sorry.
Now she's old. She's depressed now again.
Get a chance to look at the
Disillusioned.
proposal?
I've been distracted.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Totally understandable.
But really, he's just sitting in his car gambling online.
Carol told me he was doing great.
He's got $500,000 in debt.
Dude, it's like dude's married to his mom. This is the danger of being a mama's boy, especially if you're a rich one. Like they're on the... I like how the hypocrisy here, by the way. I like how he was upset with Rachel for wanting to work on their honeymoon, wanted them to be together. But for one, he's so obsessed with the room situation and Armand and all that, he kept getting distracted. Then he goes over and flirts with the girls that were mean to her. Like, he said, oh, I was trying to give them shit. No, you went over and, like, flirted with them on the honeymoon, and now mom's here, and now you're talking and hanging out more with your mom and, like, having more conversations with her than your wife. It's like, surely we all see the hypocrisy here, right?
You know, what would be really exciting for me?
Let it go for now. I get it, Belinda, but you gotta... I love Belinda, and I know that she's trying to put all of her chips in this basket too soon. She's laying it on too hot and heavy. She's giving the hard sell too much. You need to read the room and then take your opportunity later down the line. I mean, it was her mistake for not already kind of keeping the cards close to the chest and playing it safe. And she believed, I mean, like, not that Tanya wasn't telling the truth, but she was willing to accept the situation too easily and too quickly. And now, yeah, she, like, read the room. Clearly, she's worried. You need to keep feeding her emotions and her ego, and you need to make sure that she is taken care of first and foremost, and then let Tanya come back around to the idea later, if she will come back around at all. You got to let it be Tanya's choice and her decision, and then she's laying it on too hot and heavy. You got to talk more about anything else.
Greg is at the Kahuna bar, and he says he's waiting for me.
Go for it.
I hate to do this to you. No, and I really do. I really want to hear more. It's just I don't know how long he's going to be in town. I'll let you know what happens. Okay.
You gotta let her have fun, and you gotta keep on entertaining that, and then see how it goes. But Belinda, you gotta calm down. You gotta rein it in a little bit. You can't get your hopes up for all this. I get it. I get why she would and did, but it's dangerous thinking. How's the family feeling afterwards? Maybe a little bit of respect for Daddy-O. Daddy-O did try to defend Mom.
Can I get a tequila?
Same.
Of course.
Damn. Tuesday's comped.
Not covered by the hotel.
Don Julio, 1942.
You know what's ironic about all this? This might be what brings them all together. We can't comp the valuables, but give us the most expensive tequila you have. Dude's comping rooms left and right. Armand is just, oh, jeez. Armand comped the Moss box. So the Moss box had been comped. Jesus. And the Pattons had been comped. Oh boy. This might bring them closer together though. And it is kind of ironic that the valuables that started their recent discourse, a couple of things to note actually right now. So it's interesting how the very valuables that Mark bought for his wife, the very overly expensive placations that he bought his wife as a I'm sorry for committing a wucky that he got for his wife, are the items that were stolen in this case. The very things that started their whole recent argument. And then in the moment of need, Mark rushes in trying to save and defend his wife, takes a few hits for his troubles, but at least shows that he's trying to stand up to a antagonistic force and help his wife. And now they've both been through a shared trauma. It could bring them together. Now they're going to both share a drink, maybe reconnect. But I just thought that was ironic. And now I just noticed something as well. So now that Shane's mom is around, it's almost like he's regressing a little bit. For one, he definitely seems way more comfortable with his mother than he does with his wife, which tells me that definitely the way that she raised him, again, very close and very raised in a certain way, mama's boy. But also I noted earlier that he's not wearing a polo anymore or like a button up, but it's like a t-shirt. And now I know you could just say, oh well, it's just he's dressing just casually for this, but interesting how when his mom shows up, he's dressing, I hesitate to say in a more juvenile sense, but he's down to like just a colorful t-shirt now, and he's just kind of chumming it up with mom and just regressing. I'm sure it's always been for the dynamic, but I don't know, it reminds me of when Roman Roy goes through a bit of like some his own trauma in Succession, and then next time you find him, he's literally wearing like Walmart dollar store t-shirt and clothes. They're just way out of the norm of the outfits and suits and dress shirts he normally wears. So it's interesting to see Shane now wearing just like a basic colorful t-shirt. Just maybe I'm digging too deep into it. Perhaps I'm reaching too far, but it's just something that's interesting of note. But yeah, so.
Then one day I'm at the bookstore and I see a book written by Gavin Cutler. Turns out
a nightmare. Oh, a writer, is that right? And they're making fun of someone else for being a writer when that's what she wants to do too. The question is though, I don't know, is this the life that you would want? And I definitely don't think it is. Rachel's too much of an independent person and she wants to have her own career and her own story. So I get it. But some people out there, that's the question though. There's some people out there that are content with this. There's some people that are like, oh, I'll find a sugar daddy. Or even, there have been times where I wondered, like, would I be content if I just found a sugar mama, just a rich a rich, you know, older woman who, as long as I keep her happy, she'll take care of me. And what if she was like, look, you can do your little YouTube and all that, but you don't need a career, movie man Austin over here. You don't need a career. You can just be my little, you know, just, you know, I want you to work out. I want you to eat this, stick to this diet, do what I say, and keep yourself, you know, young and I don't know, keep yourself youthful and energetic for me, and I'll take care of everything. I mean, my mind has crossed that idea. If that's something, would I then accept that life? I get to live a life in a gilded cage, so to speak. And some people do. Some people are content, and you know what? They had to work hard to get to that point or find that person. Maybe there is for a lot of people, there is a dynamic to be had in that does satiate some people, but other people need or want more out of life. So that's the question for Rachel. She's like, I'm sure maybe she thought this was going to go one way, but now she's genuinely questioning, am I okay with living a life in a golden cage where I want for nothing, or did I prefer it? Would I prefer to find somebody who loves and respects me? That's the key here, respects me more than just a trophy wife. Do I want to find that and then struggle but enjoy life more? That's the question. But they're literally like, yeah, of course she's uncomfortable. They're mocking people they know of being a writer. Oh, a little bit of destabilization. The camera got a little shaky there for a second. She's gonna leave him. She's having a whole crisis of identity. The one thing Shane has been correct about.
Hey, lady.
Hey, lady. Howdy, howdy.
Ah, let's get you a drink.
Now, how's this gonna go?
I like Chardonnay.
Chardonnay, please. I got caught up while, watching the Nuggets.
Well, he texts you now. That's something. Or does he just want another hookup? That's the question.
It was fun last night.
Sure. Now, see, another interesting thing right here. He didn't text her earlier when he was out and about and sober and, business and living. But now he's like, oh, I'm at the bar waiting for you. Curious that he didn't text her until he was already at the bar, few drinks deep. And now what's one of the first things that he says besides giving an excuse for why he didn't text her earlier? Oh, well, you look lovely. Last night was fun, right? We could maybe do that again now that I'm drunk again. Ooh, I just made that connection right there. First time they met was when he was drunk. And then they had a somewhat sober date. And there was a date, to be fair. But now again, he's been drinking. And now he's interested in talking and seeing her again. But one of the first things he brings up is, oh, well, we had fun in bed last night, right? Interesting. I think that's where his head's at.
How was scuba diving?
Fun, I'd imagine.
I didn't do it.
You didn't do it?
I want to wait for you.
Aww.
You do? The guy said we could go out tomorrow.
Aww.
It looks cool, Dad. You look like a badass.
Isn't this the craziest thing that this is what brought the family together? I swear to God, Dad, you saved Mom. It's so cool. I mean, sure, I guess if it works. And like Kai gets the bracelets, perhaps he gets a happily ever after, it helps him. They literally, and if that's how it goes, them being the mom having her valuables stolen and Dad getting his ass kicked is for that to be a positive thing to happen for them. It's very interesting. It's very telling.
You saved Mom.
Aw.
You're a total stud. I don't know about that.
And maybe she's even gonna, yeah. I mean, when you go through shit like that, you do a little bit of trauma bonding there. Will it actually change things? Will things eventually go back to normal?
Be happy, Rachel.
Okay. Interesting how both Shane and Kitty are like, hey, just be happy. Just be happy.
Love you guys. And I'll tell Kathy you say hi. And enjoy Tahiti. I'm so jealous.
Oh yeah, she's over it. Well, here's for the real conversation. Do you just want to sleep with me?
Right, come on.
Do you like me for me? Tanya's gonna keep it real.
Oh, eventually you're just gonna leave. I'm a very needy person. And I am deeply, deeply insecure. Both my parents mentally abused me and...
Dude, props to her. This is some real shit right now. Props to her. This is, yeah, major respect for her just to like be completely honest. Like, I like you, and of course I want the intimacy there, or like the physical component. But for her to be like, look, dude, cards on the table here. I'm needy. I'm kind of manic. My parents up, and even say my mother still, like, she can recognize the fact her mother still has a grasp on her even in death. That's incredibly mature. I mean, I knew there was a reason I liked and was interested by her character.
It's already.
Oh.
This is it. This is the core of the onion, and I don't want it. I'm like a dead end, you know, that just has a trap door, and I think you should get out. I don't want you to take these things. I want you to take them. I want you to get out.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna take your dead mother's ashes.
I want you to get them out of here.
What am I supposed to do with them?
I don't know. Put them in the trunk of your car. Just get them out of here.
Oh my god.
You can put them in a trash can.
I thought for a second he was maybe going to accept her, but that's not.
Don't want to you.
Really?
Is there anything?
Yeah.
Is there anything more than that? How romantic?
Come here, crazy.
Get your crazy ass over here. I mean, this could be sweet. I hope it's more than just that. You're gonna, oh, I thought he was gonna hug her first. You're just a lot going on. You're not kook. Yeah, you're not crazy. Don't worry about it. Sure, you're a little much, but it's fine. Some people are just a little much. Oh, maybe that'll develop into something. Oh, Mark and Nicole, maybe. She put down her phone, boys. It's game time. Aloha there, my wife.
Crazy.
And so everybody making love except for Rachel and Shane, I bet. Oh, even Mark and Nicole.
Sometimes just watching them eat every night makes me want to gouge my eyes out.
Maybe he'll quit.
The Lotus Eaters.
The Lotus Eaters. Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll just quit, move on. Perhaps this is not the industry. Dude, this industry can really suck your soul away if you let it. Because at the end of the day, that is kind of the essence of what a lot of hospitality is, especially if you're at a resort. Well, I mean, a lot of it is, it's your job to, I mean, I took pride and happiness in it because, or I still do, because it would be, you're helping people. Like if you're a people pleaser to a certain extent, or if you want to help people and you know you're good at helping people, then you can take solace in that you're helping people's lives. If it's residential, you're helping make their lives easier and helping them transition in and out of this particular chapter of their lives. But then if you're in hospitality like this, then you're still helping people enjoy themselves and relax and decompress, and helping them to have these really cool, unique experiences, and in doing so kind of can organically feed off of that, but you're still helping, and you're helping like the industry and whatnot. But the worst parts of both of those, I mean, the other side of the coin is that then there's the people that are either very, very needy, or that are greedy, or that are kind of emotional leeches, or people that are more demanding, or that are asking way more than they should or need to of you. And so it can be a lot, because there's this stress of trying to make everybody happy. And then when shit goes sideways, there's multiple facets of it, but it can really, if you let it can really just eat away at you. I want a divorce. Took off her ring just then. Oh boy.
I think I've made a terrible mistake.
Dude, what if she just like leaves right then and there? Oh, bathroom time.
Sorry about your locket. The one your grandmother gave you.
Well, that was taken too.
Bad luck, I guess, right?
Well, yeah, she figured it out pretty quick. Nobody else did, though. But ironically, it was probably the best thing you could have done for this family. Oh, yeah, this friendship's on the rocks. Oh, no. The House of Cards is set. Will it fall over? Will it be rebuilt? Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Beginning of the series, Paul is a little bit of a cipher. We don't really know much about her, and I wanted to shift the focus to where suddenly the sidekick.
Oh, you're allergic to fire?
Paula feels
They're even talking down to her, too.
a product of privilege that is taken away from people like Kai, and she feels like I can bring him justice.
What's up?
Now's the time. You know, you could finally hire a good lawyer to fight these fuckers.
Maybe it's all for the
She tries
best.
to make an argument that the thieving is just, and there is something about the fact that he feels so powerless. Her arguments kind of land with him.
Then it all goes to shit, because of course it does.
He becomes her superhero.
To be fair, he tries.
Because it's so messy and sloppy and really pivots their lives in a great way.
It really did.
I'm a very needy person.
And I'm glad he accepts her for who she is in the moment, but I'm hoping it's for the right reasons.
I'm like a dead end, you know, that just has a trap door, and I think you should get out.
I got a little misty-eyed in that scene, honestly.
Come here, crazy.
That was kind of sweet, though.
And I think that he is attracted to her. He is attracted to the crazy. He likes that.
She gets a guy handed to her that's sort of overly simple and still has a hard time making it all work.
Humans, right?
As the show goes on, he loses a grip on that.
Once he sleeps with Armand, he realizes
Armand.
that he no longer has to be beneath Armand on the totem pole.
You said I could pick my own shifts.
To hold against him, he has blackmail.
Huh? A Ramon's own creation. Oh, Lord. You won.
Well, you're very magnetic, and you're so beautiful.
You're so pretty. You're the prettiest girl. You won, sweetheart.
Well, what's so wrong with that?
He is well-intentioned, but she ends up accelerating
Yeah.
the conflict between Rachel and Shane.
Again, the ultimate
I think I made
irony.
a terrible mistake.
I'm telling you, Rachel's gonna leave him.
And some of them are societal problems, and some of them are personal problems, and so there really is no escape.
Damn. That's great. That's really good. Yeah. Again, I don't like love the show, but I'm really enjoying this. It's very interesting. It's a series of events that some of them are predictable and some of them are still little surprises. It's been a neat little ride, but the way that everybody's hyping up the following seasons is what I'm really excited for. But yeah, we have one more to go for this season. Armand exacts revenge. Oh no, what's gonna happen to Shane? If the coffin is to be believed, someone is still gonna bite the big bazooka. I think Rachel, I think Shane alone at the end there is like Rachel leaving him personally, but I could be wrong. It could be some subversion of expectations. I think Olivia and Paula's friendship is on the rocks, but maybe Olivia will use it as a moment for growth and realize that even though Paula may have orchestrated that, her family is ironically better off for it. Will Mark and Quinn ever scuba dive together? Will Rachel value her own self-worth and strike off on her own? All this and more potentially answered in the season 1 finale of the White Lotus. We'll find out. I'm looking forward to it. If you like this and already want to see the finale, it's, I believe, just right now over on Patreon. So patreon.com/movieman101 if it so behooves you, if you want to support the channel more. Again, with my entire collection of all my reaction series, and they're all full, uncut, uncensored with HD video accompaniment. Otherwise, you being here on YouTube, if you are watching on YouTube, is more than enough. Appreciate the love and support. Comment below. Let's talk about it. Share your own stories if you want. Like the video. Helps me out a lot. How much am I call a comedian? I make people laugh. What do people say? Just arrivederci. All right. See ya. Goodbye, travelers.